Today we're going to take a step back for all the lost children of martial arts. Maybe you've been keeping up with these videos and are now thinking, gee, Master Sam, I would sure like to start my martial arts journey. Not every martial arts is right for every person. Everybody believes their style is the best. I'm here to tell you it's not about the style, it's about the person. So here are a few tips on helping you choose what your style is. Have you ever asked yourself, gee, I wonder if I'm the next Avatar? Well, that makes two of us. The Fire Nation has invaded and the world needs balance. Or if the thought of fighting 100 gang members with a ladder appeals to you, or if you identify with some kind of Eastern Asian animal, which means any of the animals you see on the placemat whenever you go to a Chinese restaurant, Kung Fu is your style. Dun, 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 dun. Or maybe you're the type of person that's watched all 20 Rocky movies and HBO's 24/7 documentary-style boxing episodes. You're also the type of person that's a 2x4 poster of Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, or if you're Asian, Manny Pacquiao. You also believe that stretching is a waste of time and the real man uses his hands. If that sounds strangely like you, then maybe boxing is the right sport for you. Now, if the thought of kicking someone in the head appeals to you with a little bit of swag, then Taekwondo is the one for you. A little PSA, it's not Taekwondo, it's Taekwondo. It's from Korea, not Thailand. Now this style is good for people who don't mind hours on end of mind-numbing stretching and lung-bursting cardio. Just be careful if you see any 5-year-olds running around with 10th degree black belts. These little kids are running around with so many patches on their uniform, they look like a walking Boy Scout sash. Swag. Swag is my key up. Or maybe now you've read enough articles saying that 90% of all these fights end up on the ground and all this fancy footwork kicking stuff is nonsense, then you need a little Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in your life. Get in my guard, bro. Get in my guard, bro. You're the type of person that likes to go to the sports bar to watch UFC fight, and you might own 1 or 2 shirts from Tap Out. You also find satisfaction in tapping people out in 50 different ways. Tap, bro. Tap, bro. It's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it, bro. You're also very comfortable with your masculinity. This style is a great segue into going into a mixed martial arts career, but make sure to find a school that's not bro-jutsu. I'm talking about the master is super mathematical, theoretical, and they know that a 1 degree difference in a certain hold is the difference between fighting on and flopping out like a dead fish. There's a 75% chance this man is from South America. Now maybe you're a lover, not a fighter, or not a lover, but you're a dancer. You like the idea of breakdance fighting, and you want to take your button-mashing Tekken gameplay to the next level. You also like being part of an exclusive subculture and find a renewed sense of joy in watching your friends unable to spell capoeira. If this sounds like you, then flip on over to your nearest capoeira school. Nowhere, because these places are impossible to find. Now at this point in the video, you might be saying, Uncle Sam, these martial arts are too hard. Well, it's not that they're too hard. I just don't like moving around that much. I'm not going to use my hands and feet like a commoner. What am I, a peasant? If this is you, Kendo or Kumdo might be the style for you. You also might be an overweight otaku who obsessively watches Bleach or secretly Bamboo Blade. I only watched it by accident, like one time, the whole series. You may also be the type of person who will argue that a weapon will always have an advantage because for some reason you'll always have your kendo sword with you and guns don't count. Now a close relative of jiu-jitsu is judo. Maybe getting in between someone's sweaty legs isn't your cup of tea, but you still want to grab somebody and throw the mess out of them. If that's the case, judo might be the style for you. You may also be a fan of Ronda Rousey, even though she can't strike to save her life, literally. Or maybe you find some satisfaction in knowing that it's an Olympic sport, just like boxing, and wrestling, and Taekwondo. These schools are about as hard to find as the capoeira schools. So if you find a club or a school that does judo, and the thought of grappling somebody without getting too involved appeals to you, I say go for it. Nose break, groin strike. Now maybe you're a purist, and you're tired of hearing about all these martial arts hokey pokey. You're all about the streets and self-defense. If this is you, then Krav Maga might be the style for you. It's the martial arts that's not a martial arts. It's self-defense, like martial arts, but not a martial arts. Why fight honorably when the groin is the weakest point of the body? It's life or death out here in the streets.
Finish him!
Krav Maga prides itself in not being a martial arts while using martial arts techniques. It's not about art, it's not about philosophy, it's not about theory or culture, it's about survival. Now, needless to say, that was only a few of the martial arts that are out there. There are many, many, many more. Just in Kung Fu, there's like 100 different styles. But I'm trying to keep these videos short and concise, so like and subscribe and share. Next video, we're going back to tutorial mode, so stay tuned to learn yourself something good.
What the?